Hey, welcome to Retirement Made Easy. On this video, I wanted to talk about 3 different opportunities where you can take advantage of a Roth conversion. Opportunity number 1, where you should really consider a Roth conversion, is if you find yourself in a low income earning year. And what do I mean by that? Well, let me give you a couple examples of what I'm talking about. Let's say you weren't working the entire year, either because of a layoff, and maybe you were out of work for several months. Maybe it was a health event and that caused you to not have earned income in those months that you were out of work. It could even be that you had business losses in a year. That might be a prime opportunity to pay taxes in a lower tax bracket than you're normally used to being in. And so if you find yourself in, let's say, a 12% tax bracket, and to be able to do a Roth conversion at 12% instead of paying taxes at 24%, well, that's a win-win. So opportunity number 1 is if you find yourself in a year that's unusually low income, your earnings for the year were lower than normal. Opportunity number 2 is if you find yourself in a year in which your portfolio is down in value significantly. And here's the opportunity: is you're doing a Roth conversion while your portfolio is down. And of course, it's temporarily down. So let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Let's say you have a portfolio or even a fund that is down from $10 a share to $7 a share. It's down 30%. And you say, gosh, this is a good time to do a Roth conversion and pay taxes at $7 and convert it while the market is on sale, while it is, like I said, temporarily undervalued. And so then you pay taxes on the $7 a share, and it moves over to a Roth IRA where it can grow tax-free. And then let's say a year later, I don't know how long it'll be before market recovers. And let's say inside of the Roth IRA, it goes from $7 a share back to $10 a share, the original price. Well, that is all tax-free growth inside of that Roth IRA. And I had a CPA once tell a client, would you rather pay taxes at $10 or pay taxes on $7? And it's pretty simple. Anybody that is logical would say, I'd rather pay taxes on $7 a share. So that's a really, really big opportunity. And it's hard, of course, to time the market or anything like that. But if you find yourself in one of those situations where things are undervalued, the market is kind of in decline, the market is on sale, so to speak, well, you might consider a Roth conversion while your investments are undervalued so that then they can rebound tax-free inside of your Roth IRA. It might be a prime opportunity to take advantage of a Roth conversion. And then opportunity number 3 is to consider Roth conversions in kind of a window between when you retire and the age in which you turn RMD age. And so that might be 73. For other people that were born 1960 or later, it's age 75. So let's just assume for a second that your RMD age, which is required minimum distributions, that's the year in which that you have to start paying taxes on all those pre-tax dollars inside of your IRAs and 401ks, tax-deferred accounts. So let's say you retire at age 67 and your RMD age is 75. Well, you've got that kind of window between age 67 and 75 to do those Roth conversions before you hit RMD age and you have this big pool of tax-deferred dollars that you're going to have to be required to pay taxes on. And Roth conversions do not count towards that required minimum distribution amount. So the IRS does not allow you to say, oh, this required minimum distribution that you're forced to take, I'll just do a Roth conversion then, and that'll count. That's not how it works, unfortunately. So that is a window, a very, very opportunistic and strategic time frame between retirement. You might find yourself in a lower tax bracket after you retire, depending on your lifestyle and how much part-time work you have. That looks like. And when RMD age kicks in, you can really, really take advantage of some meaningful Roth conversions. And one last thing about Roth conversions, they need to be done in a very, very strategic and disciplined manner. It does have to be kind of calculated and measured out. And what you're trying to do essentially is to keep yourself in the lowest tax environment, not only this year, but in years moving forward, trying to do everything as tax efficiently as possible. And you've got to understand that by doing Roth conversion in a single year, there might have implications of it as well. It might cause your Social Security income, if you're collecting Social Security, to become more taxable than it otherwise would have been. So sometimes it's not just the tax on the conversion itself, it's the overall effect of that Roth conversion. It could mean that you're paying a higher capital gains rate than you would have been if you would have not done the Roth conversion. So you do have to be careful. You have to take a calculated approach when you're doing these Roth conversions. And it's really neat when you can measure the tax implications of a Roth conversion. Like, for example, if you did $25,000 of a Roth conversion this year, this is what it looks like. But if you double that amount, if you do $50,000, now you're paying taxes that you otherwise would have avoided entirely. And it kind of just depends on your total income for the year, how many dividends you have, and interest and earned income and Social Security and all IRA withdrawals. And again, a lot of people try to wait until December when they know all those numbers and they know for sure what their total income is going to be. Then they can have a very precise and strategic Roth conversion amount. And then that's what they go off of. And this is why tax planning is such a critical element of the overall retirement planning that you do. I remember meeting with a couple last year or the year before, I can't remember, but I was able to, look at their tax plan, which there really wasn't much tax strategy at all. And I asked them, I remember asking them, do you know that you could have done a Roth conversion last year for $9,000 and paid literally zero income tax? Last year, if you would have executed that, a $9,000 Roth conversion, you would have paid zero income tax. And they were floored. They just had no idea. So hopefully on today's video, you learned 3 different opportunities where you can really, really take advantage of an opportune time to do these Roth conversions. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And if you want to learn more about how we help people plan for a successful retirement, visit our website, stlouisfinancialadvisor.com. I'll see you next time.